Just stopped at Three Valley Gap here. This is one of those areas that always looked really cool, but I never stopped to check it out. And I never knew most of these buildings were even here. So nobody's around. It's all, the gates locked and everything. I guess they're not open for the season yet. It's this old passenger car all made out of wood. The wheels on that, springs. So cool, this stuff. There it is. You can see some air tanks and stuff down there. It's a really nice area. You can see the waterfalls coming down off the mountain behind the old historic town site here. Some lights on in some of the buildings. I'm not too sure what's going on. I'm going to film as long as I can with my camera, and then I'll switch over to my phone because the batteries are going dead. But here's our snow removal machine. Check out this other rail car before the battery dies on me. So there's the wooden one. It's behind some trees there. Look at this thing. Huh. Looks like there's another door inside there that I wouldn't be able to get past, or else I'd probably take a crack at it. Doesn't look like there's very many people around. Check out the leaf springs on this old butte. Pretty cool. Cool old rig. Drove by here many times and never stopped to look, so I thought today it's kind of what this trip's all about. Might as well stop. Oh yeah, so you can go inside. It's all fixed up inside there, at least the end room. This one's in rough shape. Must be restoring it. And there's another one here with steel siding on it. Interesting. Yeah, that's quite a setup. Let's take a look inside here. CP rail. Oh yeah, see a little bit of what's inside there. There's the other ones. See the inside of that one, what it looks like. Dang, I really need to get new batteries. Huh, interesting. Pretty good old stuff here. I'll walk down between the two cars. This one's pretty trashed. This one's pretty neat. Got all wooden construction, stained glass windows. Must have been like the deluxe model passenger car. They got a whole bunch of stuff down here, a bunch of old vehicles, and oh, that's the saloon there. A bunch of old vehicles. There's even some old farm equipment and stuff like that. So yeah, must be a pretty big museum. That building with the red roof on it is just huge back there. So I got like a moat separating me from down there, so I can't sneak in. It's pretty deep looking creek or something. Still body of water there that I can't navigate. Yeah, you can see the size of that building with the red roof back there. I've never been inside there. I have no idea what any of this stuff is. I never even knew these buildings were here. But I'm wondering if it's just a big museum. It's an old transit bus. Electric one. It's got the poles on the roof. And then got an old fire truck from Winlaw. Zoom in for you. Bus looks like something that's in the Chernobyl exclusion zone. There's the old fire truck there. That's pretty cool. Old Ford chassis. Alright. See what I can find here. Another visitor. You got a key to the gate? Darn it. Yeah, same here. Okay, there's the fire trucks again there, and then there's the big building there. But you can see there's a bunch more vehicles back in there. There's an old, that's really cool. That's like a double lunger Steam engine, it looks like. That's pretty neat. I wish I could get in and have a closer look. Battery died in the camera, so now I'm going to finish with the phone here. So there's a bunch of old trucks over there too. They're like bucket trucks and boom trucks and stuff. Some old military truck. There's some, it's kind of a mock-up of a steam engine there. It looks like it's homemade. It's not an old antique. Then there's some just some old farm equipment up here. I'll show you. Bunch of brick stacked up there. Looks like this place is always kind of under construction when I drive by. Like they're always working on new stuff. Never bothered stopping here. Here's some old like threshers. Looks like an old combine too, or that's a baler or something. Yeah, so there's some buildings here that are fairly recent too. You know, that building back there has a mine cart on top of it, looks like. So there must be some sort of a kind of a mining museum in there. And this looks like an old combine here. So it's too bad I can't sneak over there. There's some railroad track there too, but you can see there's actually running water here. It's like a creek. It's coming from over there, looks like. Anyway, you can see the size of the buildings here. It's pretty cool. It's a neat place. I don't know, the doors are open to that great big building there, but I can't see anything really inside there. Looks like railroad tracks come out of there. Huh. Yeah, it's just one of those things. Drove by this place my whole life, you know, every several years or so. Drive by and never stopped to find out what it's all about. I ended up buying a pass and coming in here. So here's what it looks like. The theater. Tonto. Bunch of artifacts. Interesting. Oh yeah, this is all Native American stuff. Yeah, some pretty neat stuff. Arrowheads. Yeah. Huh. Bunch of old insulators. Huh. Okay. Oh, creepy. You ever see that movie Omega Man? So this is looks like a general store, ice cream store or something. Okay, it's an old church. Some people are looking at it. Let's hit it and get in there next. What do we have here? Oh, sweet. Look at these old chainsaws. Awesome. Old Pioneer. That's really cool. Crosscut saws here. Cool. Two-man, looks like a McCullough. Here's an old IEL two-man saw. Another one here. I don't know what this one is. What a beast. Holy cow, imagine packing one of those around. Huh. Look at that one. Lightweight bar. Yeah, definitely a lot of cool saws here. That one's the one that had the bar would turn horizontal here. That's what this mechanism here is for. See the dogs on it. There's no bar on it right now, but this engine stayed upright and you couldn't tilt it on its side when the bar turned. Okay, so these wax image things are really creepy, these mannequins that they got in here. Cool, okay, now we're getting into some cool stuff. Mine cart, ore cart up there. Check out this big, got a great big, like a steam engine here. Look at that thing. Flywheel is like 8 feet tall on this thing. Huh. This is the kind of stuff that I really like looking at. The size of that. Don't see anything explaining where it came from. Be interesting to see what mine it came out of. It's got some sharpening wheels here. This one doesn't look, it's not new, but it's not really super old either. It's got electric motor, belt drive on that one. Big old chop saw. Whole rail car in here, small one. Oh, I got a bunch of core samples. Okay, and I'm not too sure where the stairs go. I'll find out. Oh, they got a steam donkey here. Very interesting. Winches, cables heading up. So I guess that could have been used for a yarder as well as in a mine. All right. Oh, it's some sort of transformer or something. Yeah. Bunch of old stuff. Oh, I gotta look at some of these old tools and stuff here too while I'm in here. Almost need a flashlight in here. Bunch of old bearing boxes. Big old generator, it looks like, or motor. Lighting's really poor in here. Obviously, there's no lights. Well, there is, but they're those mining light looking things. Oh yeah, so there's a blacksmith setup with the blower. There's some metal in here. Stuff there. Lancaster. Okay, make my way up. I better see what's in here. Assayer's office, it says on the side there. Yeah, old safe. Wood stove. All right, not too exciting there. Let's see what we can find. Look at this old lathe. Gotta take a look at this thing. Wow. Great job, Chuck. This thing is built heavy. Gearbox is on the top. Huh. Set up for a belt drive. I don't see a name on it. I'd be interested to see who built that. What company. It's an old wooden ore cart here. Steel ones outside. Here's some more ore carts. Let's go into the upstairs first. There's an old drill or hammer. No idea what that is. Looks like an old flume or something that they've got set up here. Yeah, so it's kind of set up like they would have it in the old days, I guess. Saddle. They used a bunch of cedar up here. It smells good, the wood. Some sluice box. Here's the top of the rail car. A bunch more stuff up here. Crystals, rock, miner's lantern. Oh, there's a camp set up here, prospector's camp. The tent and everything. Let's go downstairs. Okay, so there's where the cables, the winch cables go up there through the roof, so check out the upstairs. Pardon me, downstairs next. Oh yeah. Really love the underground mining stuff. It's so fascinating. All right, so this is downstairs. So they've got like a set of mines set up here. Lower cart. Some groundwater problems, obviously. So it's, old chunk of wooden pipe up there. Oh, look at the size of that block. That's a monster. Oh yeah, a monitor. Okay, so now we're into the ghost town part of it. They give you a little map here. Tells you all the things to see. Cost $16 admission in here to get in, so that's just where I walked in. It's just up that street. Part of it's active, obviously. All right, let's walk down this street again. Here's where all the stores are. Old cabins, so we'll take a look in each one. If you want to stay with me, if you like this kind of stuff, if you haven't been through the Three Valley Gap Museum, I'll give you as best a tour as I can here. Bunch of toys there for kids, it looks like, to play with if they get bored. All right, here's the bank. Oh man, these mannequins. Oh, let's check this one out. No, I'm good, buddy. All right, so here's a bunch of boxes here. Hey, it's Avery Schoaf. I like that one. There's the vault. Oh, fake gold. Wooden blocks painted gold. It's like gold from China. Three Valley Gap Monopoly money. All right. Oh, there's some old checks or something there. That's kind of neat. Safety deposit boxes and stuff. Okay, so we'll go to this church. The reason why I want to go is because apparently it was taken from, yeah, there's a coffin leaning up against a tree over there. From Donald, BC, which is just outside of Golden. There was an old Donald mill site, and there's still a cemetery there too. Here we go. There you go. So Donald, BC, 1886. Moved to Field, and then to Three Valley Gap. So it's been around. Oh yeah, more mannequins. Yeah, so anyway, it's an ancient church. I just think that where it came from was kind of interesting. All right, so we've been in that one. Sure hope I got enough battery and storage here. Oh, okay, so we could have came out of the museum this way, I think. The mining part of it. Yeah, we've already been in here. That's where the chainsaws are. Pretty big stem they got there, fir tree. What next? General store. Replica of the original, built in 1872 near CPR station in Revelstoke. All right. Some vacuums. I wonder if one of those is like a Hoover up. Kirby. Alright, not much of a general store. Guess that's the way things were back in the 1800s. Which store is this? Oh yeah. Another mannequin. I got some nice old tins and stuff. Those Hillsborough's tins are pretty old and they're in really, really good shape. Okay, there's the general store. First part we were in. I guess this is just the rest of it. Pretty old clock, so that fur coat looks like it's in really good shape. Looks like the moths got it. Next, been to the bank. It's another store of some sort. Looks like it's silverware and stuff in there. What you got in here? Barbershop. These old trappers' cabins, sort of. Okay. I think it needs to go to the barbershop by the looks of it. Smells like mold. Oh yeah, so this is set up like an RCMP, early RCMP cabin. Okay. These are really small buildings. There's not a ton for me to show you in them. There's the jail. Let's see what we can see in here. Sheriff, pretty cool old rifles on the wall. They appear to be real. Zoom in on those. Jail cell. Another creepy mannequin. What's this, a wash house or something? Oh, sauna. Surprised they don't have a naked mannequin in there. Blacksmith shop. Pretty neat relics in here. Okay, I guess this is a motel. It's a wooden rail car. Oh, that's too bad. It's a big old building, but it doesn't look like you can go inside. Oh, maybe you can get in this door. Don't touch the bars. Why, they electrocuted? Oh, this place is in pretty good shape still. Oh. Wow, look at that snooker table. Alright, just walk down the side here. Okay, there's some really old equipment here. There's the saloon. I'll check that up out on the flip side. I'm gonna go look at the stuff that's outside here first. Log arch. This stuff, I was just up on the road there first, looking at some of this stuff. Logging arch and this old dozer, old cat. Awesome. And an old sawmill. What's that thing? Canadian. Oh. Another old, looks like a Canadian saw, McCullough. Huh. Okay, so dentist office. It's the first store on this block. Repair shop, some old equipment in here. Cool. Just glare on the glass there, it's hard to see. Saw filing shop. is this? I'll have to check what this one is. It looks like a women's clothing store. Yeah, there you go. The bus looks better on this side. You can see why they parked it with the bad side towards the highway. Well, I can't say that the bus is really era correct, but it is what it is. Probably one came from sand and a little graveyard of those things out there. See, that one's got the connections for the electric drive on it. So this is cool. Very cool. Okay, looks like some more mining. Oh no, this is a restaurant or something. This actually looks active. Okay, this is a saloon. Okay, looks like Liberace's room there. You can see here where the old fire trucks are outside. Looks like kind of set up like an old courthouse, that big building, so I'm definitely gonna head over there. It's kind of a slow day here because it's not. What? Oh, you scared me just as bad as I scared her. Sorry. Okay, I think those people were in this building when I was walking by. I think that me and that little girl both almost gave each other a heart attack at the same time there. I should have stunned, if I had known, I should have stood perfectly still and pretended I was a mannequin and then really scared her. No, I wouldn't do that to a kid. I'd do that to an adult though. Okay. Lots of old stuff. I better walk into here. There's lots of old stuff in here. Old lights. Bunch of old tools and stuff. Some interesting stuff. Some junk, but some. That's neat. Old powder containers and stuff. Tins. Oh yeah, there's. I wonder if those are like DBS whalers or something. Those skis. Custom made. Okay, that's that building. It's too bad seems like I'm always pressed for time when I do stuff like this. Or else, don't have the battery life cameras. It's this one, post office. There we go, that's kind of neat. Glass doors on the post office boxes, that's neat. Thinking that, okay, I'll come back through that street. Haven't been through there yet. Washrooms, okay. Looks like I can get into this building here. The door's open. Yeah, anyway, before I ran into that kid and got scared, I was going to say that it's not super, like it's springtime here, but it's not super warm yet. And even being the weekend, there's not hardly anybody in here, so this is a good day to take a video of everything. I'm still wearing a coat. It's not quite warm enough for t-shirts yet. Kind of a long spring. Oh, there's some rail cars in here. Okay, this is a bunch of rail stuff. Oh, wow. Okay, definitely gotta walk into this thing. tiny little walls, like being on a boat. Oh, look at these little wheelchairs. Too bad the lighting's really bad there. Super narrow wheelchairs for going down these little hallways. Oh, bad. Too bad the lighting's so bad. Oh, the light. Flashlight. Anyway, that's what all the cabins or whatever you call them look like. Oh, come on. I don't want to walk. Okay, good. I don't want to walk all the way back through. You got a caboose in here. Because this is a big building. Wow, this is massive. Looks like they've got a whole bunch of other stuff here too. Got like room for new projects and stuff. Like I say, every time I drive by here, it looks like there's new stuff going on. Like they're expanding all the time. Some old tools. Old PTO belt drive. It's all set up for the drill press here. Man, look at that drill press. Wow. Huh. Bunch of stuff up on the wall here. I'll walk you down that. I'm gonna walk upstairs first. I think I'm the only person in here right now. It's a caboose. It's a steam engine. I'll take it back past all that stuff when I go back down. This building's just enormous. These little rail cars in here. Walk over here first. Oh, yeah. So some of this is, yeah, it looks like they're still working on a lot of this. I'm not too sure. I got some water problems. I'm not too sure how much of this I don't think you can get out in there and walk around on the inside. I thought you could on the floor, but there's a really old dozer down there. It looks really interesting. I'd love to get in there. Maybe I can sneak around and get in there. Nobody's around, so maybe I can find a way to jump over a railing or something and get down there. Hopefully the people at work here don't watch this video, catch me. Oh, there's no airplane. An amphib. Huh, had no idea any of this stuff was in here. So it's set up for a second floor here too. Putting this all under construction. No idea what plane that is, but big wing on it. Really cool looking little home built, looks like. I don't know what this is still under construction, it looks like. Okay, so I guess that's as far as home goes. Doesn't look like that goes anywhere interesting. Huh, there's obviously plans for this. Tons of lumber stored up in here and stuff. It's the roof for some of the rail cars. So I'm gonna try and get down there again. See if I can get a look at some of these old steam engines and stuff that they got set up. And then I'll probably walk back through that one street of the ghost town that I didn't see. Still some trucks, so I'll go show you those trucks outside and stuff. That's one of the reasons why I stopped here.